What's going on, guys? It's Ben here and welcome back to another video. In today's video we head off to Villa Park once more. Villa welcome Derby County to Villa Park. It's going to be a very difficult game for us today. Two teams pushing towards the top of the table who haven't had a great run of form recently. Villa have got obviously Jack Grealish back in the team now. Don't know whether he's starting or not, but that could, hopefully give us a lift, even if he comes off the bench. Predictions, I'm going to say 2-0 Villa. I'm quite confident for today. Derby aren't in a great run of form. Lost to Millwall and Forest 1-0. And I feel like we could do them today. So let's get back to Villa Park.
Kickoff, as you can hear Silver Lining playing. They've fought quite a lot. We're filling up nicely. I'm feeling good. Let's go watching TV and it's hoi hoi, Aston Villa, and away you go. Come on. Shooter's blocked. Horan taps it into an open net. 1-0 Villa. Come on!
In you go! Look where Jack is over there. Get the bastard! Jack's over there. He ain't doing nothing. He's struggling.
All over him at the moment. We really look like we're going to get another. Jack's pulling the strings in midfield and we're really looking good. It's 2-0 Villa! I went to the toilet and missed it. I've been told Tammy Abraham scored it. It's 2-0 Villa. Tammy Abraham. I think it's almost for a ball across. Tammy tapped it in. From what I've been told, it's 2-0 Villa. I don't care. I went to the toilet. Come on, Villa, 2-0.
I just said that to him. And he said, oh, you got a problem. You got a problem.
And it's 3-0. It's 3-0. Conor Horan second. It's 3-0. Fantastic goal this is. Great ball over the top. Tammy Abraham picks it up. Looks like it's going to work through. Just rolls it to Horan. Horan rolls it in the corner. Villa 3, Derby 0. Come on! So nearly 4. Tammy Abraham has a brilliant chance. And I think it's a Villa corner. It literally rolls into the side netting. I think it's taking a deflection. So nearly 4-0. We're all over them. 3 minutes up.
Again. In the goal!
Jack Grealish! Jack Grealish! What a foul, and I don't know what he's done, but he's gone down and been stretched off. Really not good, and adds up to another defensive problems. But Tommy Elphick's been stretched off. He looks in a lot of pain, so I feel bad for him. Neil Taylor's just come on, as you might have heard. Still 4-0. 67th minute, but there'll be a lot of added time.
This has got Tammy's name on it.
Look at my Neil Taylor over there. My God. Love Neil.
Back after such a great day out at Villa Park. Honestly, the performance has been coming. Sorry if you hear any background noise, by the way. Obviously I'm not home alone. I've just come back, so my dad's talking to my sister and whatnot, so, but it doesn't matter. So let's just get right into it, shall we? We won 4-0, and to be honest, it's one of the most dominant Villa performances I've seen. The first half we were absolutely, you know, vicious. Horahan could have opened the scoring inside 5 minutes, but his finishing wasn't good enough. And then Adoma had a great chance as well. Just after the first goal, we had a little bit of a ricochet going on, and we almost got an own goal as well. I think it was off Ashley Cole. But obviously, we scored 4, so I can't really complain about goals. The first goal, what a ball by Jack Grealish. I mean, yes, the goal was scored by Conor Horahan and assisted by Tammy Abraham. But Grealish, he's picked the ball up in the midfield, he's beat his man, and he's put a beautiful ball over the top for Tammy Abraham. Just the right power, you know, so he can get there. Tammy maybe should finish it, but Horahan was right place, right time to make it 1-0. I wasn't in for the second goal. I needed to go to the toilet, but I came back, obviously, as the clip shows. But from what I've seen off Sky Sports, it's basically just El Mohammadi picks the ball up and he's beaten every man with the ball, and Tammy Abraham slid in and poked it home for 2. The third goal, Abraham very unselfish to lay off Conor Horahan for his second. He picks up the ball up, drives forwards and just plays it through to Horahan, one-on-one with Carson, and a composed finish. And then the fourth goal. It starts off with we win a corner after the ball's coming out through, and it's hit away by their number 5, and it's hit into Ashley Cole and almost rebounded into the net, but it's rebounded into the side netting. I thought it was Tammy Abraham who had a shot, but I couldn't see clearly enough. And then the corner comes in, and originally I thought Horahan's just overhit it, but he's searching for Jack Grealish, and he tees it up, and he absolutely smashes it into the top corner. What a goal by Jack Grealish, and he is back at Villa Park. So, and then there you go, there's the half. Not much to really report about the second, to be fair. Tommy Elphick went off with an ankle strain, I think, something like that. It was quite a bad ankle injury. And yeah, not really much else with that with the game. So, Courtney House, for me, was my man of the match. He won everything that came to him. He won it. Every aerial battle, every foot race, every one-on-one, he won it. Absolutely solid at the back. Jed Steer commanded his box really well. Came out and made a few crucial collections. Mings had an excellent game at centre-back. He's just so composed out there. El Mohammadi had a great game. He was up and down that line quite a lot. I just wish he wasn't so negative. He picks the ball up, and his first instinct isn't, you know, knock it down the line. You know, there was quite a few times where he could have played through Albert Adoma, but stopped and laid it back to Mings. And Whelan, another one who had a fantastic game. He was winning everything in the middle of the park, giving the ball out to Horahan and Grealish and whatnot. And then obviously Jack Grealish had a sensational game. I don't know whether I don't think he got an assist even. But you know, he made a crucial part in the first goal. And the fourth goal is an outstanding finish. It's very John McGinn-esque. I'm not sure which is better, to be fair. I think McGinn's volley is better. Conor Horahan, we've been slating him a lot recently, but he pulled out a big performance today. And he gives Dean Smith something to think about with the second City derby coming up, which I should be able to live stream on the channel. I'm not going to promise it yet because I don't know what I'm doing at that time. But he's given Dean Smith something to think about, because he's been putting out average, you know, to poor performances week in, week out. And today he's come out and he's been fantastic. 1 assist, 2 goals, didn't really make a foot wrong. And yeah, just a great game for him. El Ghazi had a couple of good chances, Adoma had a couple of good chances, but those two causing havoc on the wings. And Tammy Abraham, the big man in the centre, he got himself a goal and he got himself, I think, 2 assists. I don't know if you count the first one or not, because he's shot and it's hit Carson and fallen to Hurahan. But yeah, just in general, a great hold-up play. He's a very unselfish player, Tammy Abraham is. You know, with the 3rd goal, he could have very easily pulled the trigger. With the shooting ability he could have found the net, but instead laid through Conor Hurahan because he had a better chance. You know, holds the ball up well, lays it off and spins really well. He's just a nuisance for defenders to deal with. To be fair to the Derby fans, I mean, they came in their numbers. Unfortunately, their team didn't turn up today. And Derby, they're a very good team, and I know we've caught them on an off day twice now. We've beaten 3-0 and 4-0. But look, it issues a statement to the rest of the league, as Leeds United did yesterday against West Bromwich Albion. It issues a statement, you know, who wants them, you know. We've got Middlesbrough, we've got Blackburn all coming to Villa Park soon. A few big games towards the top of the table. And obviously we go to St Andrews next game. 3 very big games coming up. And if we can, you know, collect a lot of points out of them games, you know, if we beat Birmingham City, we go above them. We then beat Middlesbrough, we're suddenly right up there towards the top 6. And we beat Blackburn as well. We could be there, you know. By the end of the month, we could be in that top 6. I don't know whether it's the right thing for us to go up to the top 6 or not. But that's that, yeah. So next game on the channel, vlog-wise, is going to be the 16th, when Villa welcome Middlesbrough to Villa Park. But I may be able to live stream the Villa versus Birmingham game at St Andrews, because obviously I'm not going. I don't do away games. I might do 1 away game this season, but I can't. I'm not going to record. I'll record that, but I'm not going to St Andrews, obviously. So I might be able to live stream it. But yeah, so thank you very much for watching this video, and thank you for the support on the channel. If you've enjoyed this video, please consider hitting the like button. It really helps me out. And leave me a comment. What do you want to see me do? You know, I have a couple of people saying, make yourself an intro and do things like that. But if you've got any, you know, feedback to give me, positive or negative, please feel free to do so. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video of the Villa.